Hello, everyone. Welcome to Therapy Clips with Dr. O. I'm from Human Service Consultants. Today, our topic will focus on boredom. We're talking about boredom when someone is in recovery, especially early recovery. When people stop using drugs or drinking alcohol, they often complain about being bored. Why is this so? The reason for it is a structured type of routine feels different from a lifestyle of drinking alcohol or using any type of substance. Once a person is in early recovery, their brain is changing. And so this means that someone can feel tired, listless, or even bored. People who use substances are often with emotional mood swings. There are ups, there are downs, there are highs, there are lows. And so, when the brain is changing, normal emotions can feel very flat. The exhilaration of using drugs or drinking alcohol is no longer there. So the person is feeling normal emotions. But when a person has been in recovery for quite some time and are abstinent in that recovery, there is no complaint of boredom. The problem of boredom in recovery does improve. Meanwhile, you should try some different types of activities to help you to adjust and solve the problem of boredom. So there's an activity that I want you to either think about or to actually write down on paper, so that when you become bored, you know exactly how to handle the boredom. Okay, so these 5 recreational activities that you could pursue instead of sitting around feeling bored. List them, write them down, or just think about it. So what are 5 types of activities that you can engage in? Okay, so I'm going to pretend that I am in early recovery and my counselor or my therapist asks me to write down or to even talk about 5 activities I could engage in. Okay, so I am the client. The first activity is I can go bowling. I could take a walk around the block. I can go sit in the park. I can play games on my phone. I can talk to friends. Those are 5 activities that I could engage in. So now, think of 5 activities that you can engage in. Moving on in the presentation, have you started doing things that you enjoyed before using drugs? Have you begun new activities that interest you? If so, what are they? So I am the client once again. I am resuming activities I once enjoyed. I am going out to bowl with friends. My new activity is I am now in a job training program. I am learning to be a beautician. The next activity is, can you plan something to look forward to? And what will be in your plan? Okay, so it's summertime. What are some activities that I can plan to do? Well, I can go out to a free concert. There are many free concerts in the city of Baltimore during the summer. I can plan to go down to the inner harbor and talk with friends that I take with me. And we can do drug-free activities. And we don't have to drink, and we won't. We're just going to go, look at the beautiful atmosphere, and enjoy ourselves. The next activity that I want you to think about, and here's a catch. Okay, here's the activity. I want you to think of a vacation you can take. Now, a vacation doesn't have to involve travel or a lot of money. A vacation could be simply taking time away from normal routines. So it's a mental thing. You can engage in meditation. You can listen to music. You can watch a good movie that you plan to watch but you haven't seen yet. In other words, you can take a vacation into any activity that is enjoyable to you. But if you want to take a trip out of town, if you live in Baltimore, you can go to the Greyhound bus station. You can spend $10 to go to New York, walk around New York, and come back. You may need an additional $10 to come back. So $20 and a bag lunch can take you on an out-of-town trip. Or you can catch the MARC train, which is also around $10 to $12. I think that's round trip. You can go to Washington, D.C. You can go to their free zoo. It's a huge zoo, and you can just walk around and enjoy the animals. There are things you can do that's affordable and doesn't have to cost a lot of money. That is your vacation. Just think about it. So, what are some day trips you could possibly do? You can go to the Baltimore Museum of Art. I think it's open 4 days a week. And guess what? It's free of charge. So look for activities that's free of charge. If you can't find them when you're walking down the street, those little boxes that contain the free newspapers, open it up, because inside of those free newspapers are free activities you can enjoy. You can also go on the internet, and if you're living in any state, you can say free activities that is occurring in your particular city or state. Go out to these activities. Have fun. Enjoy your life. You don't have to be bored. So here are some additional tips to reduce your feelings of boredom. Recognize that a routine life is different from a lifestyle built around substance use. You are changing. Enjoy the change. Ride the wave into a more beautiful, consistent type of lifestyle. Make sure that you schedule your activities. Focus yourself on writing down daily activities so that you can have more interesting experiences. Try not to become bored or complacent in recovery. Complacency means that you just say, oh, I got to do this, so let me just do this. No. Life is exciting. Life is what you make it. You can create your own happiness. Do something that will further your growth. Go back to school. Go to the library and read. They have lots of activities at the library, free of charge. Sometimes boredom results in you're not challenging yourself. So challenge yourself in your daily living. Think of some things that might work for you, because boredom can be a trigger towards relapse, and we want to avoid relapse. We want to avoid a slip. But when a slip occurs, contact your therapist, contact your counselor, so that we can help you to get back on track. This is Dr. O from Human Service Consultants, bringing you another therapy clip. As always, I want you to love someone else, but love someone other than yourself. So love yourself, but love someone other than yourself. Because the more we extend ourselves out to other people, and this is people who are in sobriety, on the road of recovery, or have never used a substance. We want clean people in our lives. So, once you extend yourself, you will find that there's a certain type of joy that you will feel. Remember, you are changing your life. You are changing your lifestyle to become a more fulfilled person in different areas of life. Take care until we talk again.